Welcome to Scotland. We are currently visiting the Stirling Castle and we have lots more exploring around Edinburgh and Scotland over the next few days. So if you're new around here, my name's Becky. I travel with my husband Travis and our daughter Teddy, and we love to film our adventures for our own keepsakes as well as to share and inspire others to travel. We just arrived into Scotland last night. We brought the ferry over from Northern Ireland. It was a 2.5-hour journey, and then it was dark when we got off the ferry, so we just parked up at a little caravan site. We are renting a camper van, and so if you missed any of our Ireland and Northern Ireland videos, be sure to go back and watch those. So thank you for checking out this video. We hope you enjoy it, and let's go see some more of Scotland. We arrived at Stirling Castle just as one of their guided tours was beginning, so we jumped in with them and really enjoyed learning about the different aspects of the castle from someone so well versed in its history. We were quickly impressed with the look into the Renaissance kings and queens of the past. We learned that its history goes back to the 1500s. There was so much to take in, but one of our favorite places we saw was the Royal Palace, decorated to recall the years when it was the childhood home of Mary, Queen of Scots, and it included replicas of another of our favorite exhibits, the Stirling Heads, one of Scotland's greatest art treasures. These oak medallions were carved with images of kings, queens, Roman emperors, and characters from the Bible and classical mythology. They were removed from the palace ceilings when the ceiling started to collapse in 1777, but we got to see many of these originals on exhibit on the upper floor of the palace. We also really enjoyed seeing the castle exhibition, which gave an overview of Stirling Castle from its earliest times to the present day.
We've just finished our touring and walkabout through the Stirling Castle. Seems like there's 500 or 600 years of history here. It's a very different and interesting place.
Teddy, what are your thoughts?
Teddy had a nap.
We just had an early supper in this restaurant here called the Crossed Peel. And we came at it from the other direction and had no idea we were in this cool old building, but of course we were. We're in Scotland. Coming at you from our very last night in our bunk camper van. We have had 11 nights through Ireland, Northern Ireland, and 2 nights here in Scotland, and we will be returning our bunk camper tomorrow at their Edinburgh depot after having picked it up in Dublin. So it's really nice that we could pick it up in one spot and do the big tour around and return it in a different city. Lots of driving to get all the way from Dublin to Edinburgh, and then a little bit of across the ocean, and here we are. And it's a good experience to do camper van. Definitely would do it again. Yeah, it's so cool to be able to have just all of your stuff like out settled, so every time you get in and out of the vehicle, if you need a change or like anything, it's just so easily accessible compared to like having a car where you would have to dig into your bags and stuff. It's been really nice, especially on the wallet, to be able to cook a few meals. It's handy to have the van with having Teddy, able to just jump in, get something ready for her, like a good family idea for sure. We really have enjoyed having the camper van. We'd definitely do it again. I would definitely recommend it if you're thinking about coming over.
Yeah, it is a bit big in Europe, like lengthwise. It is 16 feet long. It's a little wider than most cars, so it can be a challenge.
Yep, so that's its own unique little challenge, especially on the narrow little roads in Ireland, but we did it. No issues at all with the driving. Trav's done really well. I had a wee little bit of driving one day and thought it was great. And yeah, so that'll be it for our camper van. We will be returning it tomorrow and we'll be heading into Edinburgh for a few days to check the city out. We're just 1 hour out of Edinburgh and we stopped at the Clyde Valley family farm. It's got all kinds of animals and play areas for kids. We thought it would be a great chance to see some animals. Walking on the path inside of the wallaby enclosure. They're very cute. We're in Wallaby Way here. P. Sherman, 32 Wallaby Way. So we were actually hoping to do like a proper farm tour, like a wheat farm kind of tour, but we weren't able to get booked into the one we were hoping to do while we were here. So this animal farm tour was a cool option just for our little girl who loves animals and, well, for me who really wanted to see the Highland cattle. So the Clyde Valley family farm was a really fun stop.